Good morning. Welcome to another day on earth. It is time to check in with Spirit, to get some wisdom for today, to see what maybe we can see coming, what energies are we working with today. Hopefully we're setting an intention right now with this reading. What kind of day do you want to have? What are your highest expectations? Not what are you afraid of today. I wake up thinking most of the time of what am I afraid of today? What's not going well today? Well, we're here today to reverse that first thing in the morning so we can focus on what we do want and not the fear of what we don't want, right? We do that with the law of attraction, the oracle cards, the tarot cards. We get messages from A Course in Miracles. We clarify the tarot card spread and the oracle card spread, and we get a wise ass rebel deck card at the end. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. Yeah. Let's see. What is the law of attraction message for us today? I now hold the key to creating my every desire. Every desire? Every desire? It is not possible to consistently feel positive emotion about something and have it turn out badly. For the way you feel will tell you if you are allowing your natural well-being or not. Once you understand that the way you feel indicates your level of allowing or resisting, you now hold the key to creating anything you desire. Sounds so easy, except for we're human. We are human. And we all have, well, a lot of us have little defects that we resist things because we have coping mechanisms within us. Sometimes conscious, sometimes subconscious, things that happened to us in the past where we're making decisions based on that. So it's simple, but it's not easy. Not for me anyway. Not for me. I'm 57 years old and I still have a childhood wound that keeps opening up. And victory, no place like home. And I still have to deal with that. And I'm lucky because some people have childhood issues that they don't even know. They're just making decisions based on those without even knowing, subconscious. So that, I think, would be what a narcissist is, or a, what's the female? I know it's not the female version. In my mind, it's a female version. Not bipolar. There's another one. Something disorder, borderline personality. Like those are things, like those are childhood issues that they say can't be fixed. I said to my psychiatrist a long time ago, I think I read about borderline personality, and I think that's mean. He said, do not ever say that again. Like that would be the worst thing that could ever happen. He's like, because there's no cure for it. I'm like, well, there's no way to get out of it. I mean, that is insanity, right? That's when you cannot possibly see the truth of a situation. That's insanity. That is true insanity. So it's sad. I don't know. See, I never give up on people. So narcissism is also something that should be, I should be grateful that I don't have those. If I'm aware of what I have, if you can be aware of what you're doing, at least, and we had that card the other day, even the smallest improvement, even if the smallest improvement is recognizing, hey, I'm doing something that's not normal, something that's blocking me from manifesting everything in. Yeah, I am. Treasure Island. What is, oh, no. Behave today. No. Behave, sorry. What are the oracle card messages for us today? Unlike my hair, I want my cards to behave. A deep knowing in the past, current energy, serendipity. All right, what's meant to be will be. You knew this. Current in the future. Imagine what you want it to be. Overall energy, the novice. See. Okay, this is I feel like you are learning how to manifest, right? The novice is here. You're learning how to manifest. You had a deep knowing about something. This seems easy. It seems like it's done. I don't see anything here holding it back unless you are in your mind. Are you? Are you? Or are you manifesting? So this is you learning. I feel like Spirit is showing you something. Look at, this is how you manifest it. I'm going to give it to you right away, easy. So this might not even be like your main focus of whatever's going on in your life today. This might be some Spirit in some other way is going to show you, hey, look at, this is how it gets done. You're not paying attention. You're giving light focus to this, and look, it's coming through. You stopped focusing on something in a negative way, and now it's going to come through. He's showing you he's teaching you, the novice, how to manifest in general with this one example. So, I listened to some channeling from, I can't remember, Palladians or something. It's supposed to be some star family. And she's saying about like false teachers and like what to not to do as like somebody who's trying to be a spiritual leader or something like that. And she's like saying people who say, oh, I manifested my dream life. I said that, and I say that it hit me because I say that in my bio, like I manifested my dream life. But guess what? The dream life, it always changes, And so I'm manifesting new things all the time, right? If there's some kind of ease here, I feel like you're catching a break. So even if you have it, maybe you've already manifested everything and something's just going to come in really easy. Oh, I didn't even know I wanted that. That's how it was with the rock star. All right, so what are we talking about here, please, Spirit? This is the Dark Wood Tarot. I don't know, I haven't used it in a long time. The Four of Pentacles. See, because the small writing doesn't show up good. The Four of Pentacles is here. Someone holding back, someone holding on. That could be you. Resistance, that is resistance. Around you, Three of Cups. You're resisting the Three of Cups. Okay, it doesn't make sense. You're resisting what looks like a good time. Maybe you don't think it's a good time anymore. Three of Cups. What is it that supports you today? Supportive energy for the collective. The Seven of Wands. Ooh, look at that Seven of Wands. She's looking over her shoulder. She's not, you're not trusting us. You're resisting. All right, again, though, this might be the main thing in your life. And this is coming in to show you how much you're resisting something. You're always looking over your shoulder. You're always waiting for the other shoe to fall. Maybe there is some kind of wound here from your childhood that's making you think distrustful of people. It's supporting you, though. What's in the past? Affecting us now. The Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, she's pretty. This is the Nine of Pentacles. She is very secure, independent. In the immediate future, we have the Three of Wands. See? Manifesting. This is a lesson in manifesting. Again, I'm getting it. Like it's not the main thing. It could be for some people. But some people, it's going to be something like the side quest. Like it's something different. And you're going to notice it. You should notice it. Try to notice it and be like, oh, that's what I got to do to manifest something in. What's in the upcoming overall energy? The Ten of Swords. Something ends. Hopefully the resistance. Ten of Swords. There is an ending here. Well, it's sad. It is sad. I can feel it. So it's all right, though, because you're manifesting something in. What is it that you're feeling right now? Ace of Cups. Love. You're feeling love. How does the other people or person feel about you? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Now, there's an ending, but there's a new beginning with you and another person. We're going to clarify what that Ten of Swords is. It could be an end to the resistance and a new beginning. Because Spirit's teaching you how you're resisting and you realize there's resistance, and so you just let it go. You end it. And a new beginning comes in. What is it that we have to get through? The Fool. Brand new beginning. Like, no baggage. Let it all go. Ten of Swords. This has to restart from scratch. What is in the outcome here? The outcome. I mean, look at her. she's like, her makeup's flawless. She looks perfect, right? Can you see? Yeah, right there. Like, there's not even like a tear in her dress. But it's over. So it's like ready to be over, whatever this is. And the outcome for us today, the Queen of Swords. Oh. That's hard. That's harsh. That's like the Queen of Swords, telling the truth, cutting things out that don't belong to her. Wow. Queen of Swords. Oh, without emotion. Yeah, if there's something here, then, like I said, making decisions based on emotion. And you're seeing where you've been doing that. And so now you're going to stop. Queen of Swords. Or you're telling somebody what for, because I think I'm going to be doing that today. Something happened at work yesterday. It's like, oh my God, you did what? You did what? This is somebody above me. Did something that was like, now I got to fix it. Now, she honestly thinks that she's doing things that are good for me. No. Nope. Anyway, the challenge for today is the Queen of Pentacles. This is she's quite nude. This is Queen of Pentacles. I just remembered something I hope is in my description box still. Queen of Pentacles is about, this is your challenge. Acting like the Queen of Pentacles or dealing with the Queen of Pentacles. This could be somebody who's a boss. You're a boss, a feminine kind of energy, a boss, or it could be boyfriend or girlfriend, even if it is a male. It could be they're in their feminine right now. Overall energy. 8 of Pentacles. I mean, this is the most boring reading, and my hair looks like shit, so I feel like I shouldn't even read it. I shouldn't even post it. But I will, because that's what I do. So anyway, we have some resistance here. We're holding back, but Spirit is showing you in some other area of your life where what holding back is, right? Teaching you what that is. And you're resisting something that is really happy. Something that could be good. 3 of Cups. 7 of Wands supports you. You're looking over your shoulder. So this is like, you got to learn. You've got to learn this lesson. This just came to me this morning. When my biggest wound is my father. I've talked about this before. My mother made me leave the situation. I was not ready to leave my father in his alcoholic state. I wasn't ready to do that as a kid. I wanted to stay with him. She made me leave. Sounds like the greatest thing to do. Except if I was somehow able to learn the lesson by staying with my father, I wouldn't have had to repeat it over and over till now. I still repeat that cycle over and over and over till now. 7 of Wands, looking over your shoulder. There's a lesson that you need to learn here, now, so that you won't have to deal with it in the future. So the 7 of Wands, you are looking over your shoulder. It's not the other person or a thing you're looking for. It's you. You're looking over your shoulder to see, what am I using for resistance? What am I using? For me, it's so I think I kind of alluded to this, but the rock star lost his mom and he's in mourning, and I have a childhood wound that does not like to leave people alone when they're hurting, and so it's a really big challenge. He's going through his thing. That's his challenge. My challenge, I can't go through it with him. I can't go through it for him. But the child in me that's wounded is dying again, just like it was her father. If I had learned the lesson when I was 7, somehow, if my mother had let me somehow learn that lesson, I wouldn't be doing that now. So, Seven of Wands. There's a lesson here. This could be for someone in your life. This could be for... It doesn't have to be you. The point I'm trying to make is that people have to learn their own lessons. You can't shelter them from their lessons. They have to go and experience even bad things so that they can learn in the right way. Because this sucks. To be honest, it's awful. It's the worst pain I've ever felt. The worst pain I've ever felt. More than any death of even pets. It's the worst pain, and it's mine. It's all mine. Nobody caused it. It's nobody's fault. It's just a lesson I can't seem to learn. I'm resisting. Right? 9 of Pentacles. So in that thing that I was watching about with the Palladians, she did say to share your struggles. And so I feel like that was for me to share the struggle, so I did. So whatever, nobody watches anyway. Except for the day I had 214 freaking watches. Okay, 9 of Pentacles is in the past, so this is you. Yeah, coming off as like this 9 of Pentacles. I'm awesome, right? And you're manifesting in that energy, awesome. But something has to come to an end. This 10 of Swords. Somehow in here, there is something that you're resisting, and it seems like there's a lesson or something you have to see. We're going to clarify. There is a new beginning here with you in another situation or another person. You have to get through this new beginning, and then you have to start being more logical, rising above, fully seeing this resistance, recognizing it before it becomes a problem the next time, becoming the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles is the challenge. 8 of Pentacles. We had that yesterday, working towards something, and it came to me, 9 of Swords, and it's reversed. I like that, 9 of Cups. So we had that yesterday, 8 of Pentacles. I do feel like we're working on something here. We're working on something. It's like there's a trigger here, but the trigger supports you. Because if you can learn the lesson, you won't have to go through this ever again. All right, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, I really babbled on today. Wisdom of A Course in Miracles. In you is all of heaven. Every leaf that falls is given life in you. Each bird that ever sang will sing again in you. And every flower that ever bloomed has saved its perfume and its loveliness for you. It's all about you, you know. And if you don't make it about you, it's going to hurt. That's the resistance. And maybe that's the resistance that you're giving. Maybe you're trying to make it about someone else. Maybe you're not putting yourself first in some situation, because it's all about you. Everything's happening for you. But if you don't own it and take it, it's all resistance. You know, it's all for you. If you can't believe that, then there's resistance. All right. So, like, you learn the lesson, and this is the thing that stinks, is like the people are put in your life to teach you a lesson. But they're not going to change. Like, he will shut me out. He brings me close and shuts me out. That's what he's been doing since the day I met him. 5 years. Even through text messages. I read all the text messages the other day. From like January 2020 to November 2020. And he's not doing anything wrong. That's the thing. He's just being him. So I can't change him. So that's why people have to float away from your life. You know? And that sucks. Unless I want to keep feeling this. Or if I can find a way to stop feeling this. But it's been 5 years. I don't know if I can. So that's where I'm at right now. All right. The law of attraction. The everyday miracles message for us today. Everyday miracles message. Come on. This is the card right here. All things are lessons God would have me learn. It takes great learning to understand that all things, events, encounters, and circumstances are helpful, because everything was made for you. Every bird that ever sang will sing in you, and every flower that ever bloomed has saved its perfume and loveliness for you. It's all about you. All things are happening to help you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's not about this other person. Pretend like the other person is like a character you put there, and they can't change. That's weird. Like, I'm going to put this type of person in there, but you never meant for that person to change. You just meant that person to show you something. A miracle would be to get that person to change, but I feel like in my mind and the feeling, the energy I'm getting is like that person can't change. It's like they were drawn in, and you can't erase them and put them back. They are drawn in the way they are in your life and the story of your life. They're drawn in a certain way, and there's no changing it. Perhaps. Maybe. Now what cards am I going to use? I didn't think this day through. We use the little itty bitty Rider-Waite playing card deck. All right, to clarify, the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here in the challenge? We have, first up, the Four Cups. Yep. Four Cups, the Page of Swords. See, there's the situation. Okay, the Four Cups. You're not. Somebody's not paying attention. Page of Swords. You're trying to get their attention, but then you move on. Page of Swords. It's like not enough. Page of Swords, or like even just like noticing the Four Cups, and then you're moving on. Queen of Pentacles. To stay in that Queen of Pentacles energy, blocking. There's a blocking energy. Okay, now I'm confused. The Queen of Pentacles. This is how the blocking's happening. Maybe you're not supposed to move on. Maybe you're supposed to figure it out. Maybe you're supposed to stay and figure out what this is. What is this trigger? Why is it triggering you? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? And because you are working towards something, learning something. Ooh, the Ten of Cups in the past. Something that made you happy in the past. Current energy, the Queen of Pentacles again. And in the future, Five of Pentacles. See? How do I stop feeling that abandonment, the change? So whatever it is you're feeling, it's like this is all happening so that you can change a pattern. A Five of Pentacles. What is in the immediate future? You know what? Let's just do the Ten of Swords. I'm not going to do all the cards today. Let's do the Ten of Swords. Like somebody came rushing in, the Knight of Swords. Like that communication in the past, rushing in. Maybe said something you didn't want to. Queen of Cups. But then there's love in the future. Ten of Wands. Too much. This is ending. There's a new opportunity here. I see the Magician and I see the Chariot. There's a new opportunity here, and that's why this thing is ending. It's like you're going through the motions of how you used to deal with this situation, and it's like you don't even realize it. And then the Ace of Pentacles comes in, this new opportunity, a new job. New opportunity, Ace of Pentacles. That's what's ending this cycle. Something new to focus on. Might be a person. You're manifesting this, and what do you manifest? I'm just not feeling the energy today, dudes. I mean, sorry. Page of Wands, the World, and the Fool. The World, the ending, and then the beginning. Oh my God. That's so right. The Three of Wands, you're manifesting this ending. So don't resist it. Overall energy. The Emperor. The Emperor is here. You're taking control of your life here. It totally feels like a resistance to an ending. And Spirit's going to help you bring it in. Perhaps it is even the same situation. Because this does look like here, it's this energy of like, I'm just going to keep doing, I'm just going to keep trying. And then Spirit steps in with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to try to make this work. Maybe like even somebody's trying to get you to stay. It makes more sense to stay. You don't want to leave. But the Ace of Pentacles comes in, and I feel like it ends the situation. Like, that's it. That's it. So, Queen of Swords is here. Why is the Queen of Swords here? The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. You said you're Queen of Swords in the past, but I feel like maybe it was differently said, different than it is now. It's like in a different way. Yeah, the stress, the pain you've been through. See, you were honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself and deal with this Nine of Swords within you. In the future, we have death and communication. Well, that's good. I feel like you're communicating. This is great. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles and the Devil. Well, that's good. I feel like you're communicating with somebody. Like, maybe you saw this wound with another person. Like, that's what happened to me. But you figured it out. You stopped yourself. You made that change. One small change that made a difference. Now you're able to communicate this to the other person. Hey, this is what's going on. I'm sorry. You're you, and you're fine. I love you. You're fine. You're doing everything you're supposed to do in your life. But what you're doing somehow triggers my pain. I remember hearing this story about a girl, and that's my fault. Triggering my pain, that's my fault. Not anybody else's fault. Nobody else's fault. I have the power to stop that. I just got to figure it out. So I remember hearing a story with this girl and guy were together, and they totally loved each other, but there was something like this happening. And this is what they call the twin flame, right? Twin flame. So they were together, and I don't even know what was happening. In my mind, they're in a bedroom, and he's leaving, and she's sitting on the bed. And this is all online, though. This is all what was in my head, was shown to me in my head. And she said, I can't do this anymore. This hurts so much. And he looked at her and could see all of the pain inside of her and said, then I'll let you go. I don't want to hurt you like this anymore. But he wasn't the one hurting her. It was her pain. She didn't want to see it. Right? So in most situations like that, though, the masculine doesn't have the ability. They're painted in that certain way. They don't have the ability to do that. The one who triggers you wouldn't be able to do that, and they wouldn't want to leave. They would want to stay and help you heal, right? If it's the right person, I feel like. Or at least be like, what can I do to help? Like, leaving? I don't know. Anyway, what am I babbling about today? Jeepers creepers. I really am babbling today. All right, the Novice and the overall energy. The Ten of Wands in the past. Too much. Yeah, you've been trying too hard. There's been too much pressure here. Yeah, it's getting you nothing. It's getting you nothing right now. The current energy is Five of Pentacles. Like, you don't have nothing. Wow. And in the future, it's like too much pressure. Wanting it too much can be too much pressure. Like, really putting in this, like I heard somebody say recently, like, God doesn't want you begging. It's not the begging, like that, not putting all your eggs in one basket kind of thing. That doesn't work. Maybe that's what you're doing, and Spirit's trying to show you that's not right. Now there's a Knight of Cups, and then coming up, and a Six of Cups. Something from the past coming forward, maybe to help you. An offer from something in the past. Something or someone in the past. We get that a lot lately, and that's not something we get a lot on this channel. We don't get the Six of Cups a lot on this channel. We've gotten it a lot, and I know there is something in the cosmos that's dealing with that too. Serendipity, Page of Swords, a message, something you said in the past, current energy, strength. Wow. Something little gave you a lot of strength. The Tower, wow, boom. And Justice, Lovers. This is what's bringing in the balance. Serendipity, something's that tarot card reader that I watch, that, she just says, anytime you're resisting something, a tower comes. We also have been getting the Tower. So I feel like The Tower is here. It brings in the justice, though. It brings in the justice. Whether you like it or not, this is going to be balanced out in the future. Imagine. Wheel of Fortune. And I keep thinking, oops, we got all the cards here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands again, and the Page of Wands. Look at that. I was just going to say, I hate to say that that person can't change. A lot of times they can't. A lot of times it's a narcissist coming in to show an empath what their issues are, right? And the empath is supposed to show the narcissist, but it's a, like I said, like we're talking about an empath, not a borderline. Like it's not somebody who they say is hopeless and can't see sanity, right? Narcissist, they say. So if this person isn't a narcissist, they might be here to help. They might be open. Once you know who you are and don't put it on them, they might be willing to help. The Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. Wow. This is not the first time we've gotten 3 sixes in the past week. We'll look up that angel number. Want to do it now? Listen to what this is. So I always feel like the first thing that you find is your answer. This is what it says. Angel number 666 means you should start to be more analytical with your thoughts to gain a better understanding of what they mean and whether they're useful. If you don't think your thoughts are currently serving you, now might be the time to realign them with your goals and grand purpose. As well as thought pattern 666 urges you to use your natural caregiving instincts to help those around you. Aim to offer positivity in all your interactions and lend a helping hand to those who need it most. That's what we just said. Somebody might be doing for you. The angel number 666 is a helpful number to see. You should make an active effort to listen to your angels and follow their guidance. Doing so will help you stay on track, allowing you to continue pursuing your goals and fulfill your soul's mission. Isn't that lovely? And appropriate. Wow. All right. What is the Rebel deck message for us today? Rebel deck message. Believe what you see. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in a fucking la-la land. Choose bravely. If you can't live in reality, there's bigger issues than we can deal with on this channel. So believe what you see. Believe what you see. You know, sometimes I can't figure out what I see. This law, whatever it is that I deal with, it can sometimes make me see things that are not there. When I was in a relationship with someone around my late 30s, he had the one with 2 kids. I swear, I would see things. Like there's a table. There was a note on the table, and it said something. And the way I read it was like, he's cheating. I don't even remember what the hell it was. It said, and then it's like I came to my senses and I read it, and it was like, you need to take the dog to the vet. Like, you know, it was just something that sometimes I can't tell reality. Sometimes I just can't. That's why I use the cards a lot. But this is so I'm going to listen to what this message is today. I've learned the lesson. There might be someone coming in the future or the same person that might help me understand and not judge and not run. Because let me tell you, it looks pretty scary. Even my friend Greg, who was my ex, this whole reading has been about fear of abandonment. I've made it a reading about fear of abandonment. So, one time I showed up at his door, scared out of my mind, having an anxiety attack. And he says that's the minute that he kind of lost it for me. Well, then it wasn't meant to be, because there are crazier things that last girlfriend did to you that you never lost it for her. So I guess I'm just not the one for you. So I don't take it personally when somebody can't. this is a very strong person that would be able to handle it. Very strong. And that's what I look for. That's what I've been looking for. Somebody so strong, they don't run from my wound. Right? Haven't found them. Or maybe yet. Maybe yet. I wanted to say yet, but I just don't. I can't even imagine. I just can't even imagine. That would be one strong dude. So, that's the message for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. If you're new here, please do subscribe and watch these videos. I hope you're having an awesome day, and most of all, hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.